Hey guys, welcome to New by Design. We're going to be continuing the Assassin's Creed Unity guide for 100% sync with part 7 here, which is going to cover Sequence 3 Mission 2, or sorry, Sequence 3 Memory 2. This is a tough one. This is a tough one, guys. This one will probably take you a couple tries. Hopefully me taking the time to figure out exactly the easiest and fastest way to do this will save you guys a bunch of tries and just save you guys some time. So the first thing you're going to do, although it seems like you don't want to do this, is you're actually going to want to have the thief and the guard spot you there. So you can see like I did right there. Basically, we want to have them spot you. The reasoning behind that is because if they spot you, the thief that you have to steal from stays in spot while the guard goes to look where you are. So basically what that does is that changes the order because the thief is first and then the guard is behind him. So you can't steal with the guard behind the thief. So basically what we did there is we put the guard in front of the thief, exposing the thief's back, allowing us to steal from him. And you can see we're going to go ahead and do that without any problems. There's no aggro at all. All we did was, like I said, we just kind of tricked them into changing order so that it was easier for us to actually steal the cathedral keys there. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go and do the quick assassination opportunity here, just because it is an opportunity for us to do this, and it's going to be 100% sync, and that's what we're going for here. So I'm going to show you guys the fastest way. You have to approach them like this, use your eagle vision, and what that does is it spawns a conversation. Once that conversation spawns, then it triggers him to move. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep on sneaking past here. Yeah, you're going to alert some guys around that you're there, but you're going to lose them the second you go around this corner here. You're going to go around the corner here, and you are going to hide in this right here, this bale of hay, or I guess the wagon of hay, and you're going to be patient. Again, with this mission, patience is going to be the key. It sucks to be as patient. This is going to be one of my longest guides, and I sped up as much as I could, but that's just going to be the way it goes. So you can see he does stop basically right in front of this wagon, and that's how you do the stealth kill on him. You don't actually notify anybody that you're there, and you end up getting it done without any difficulty at all. Now the next part is going to be the tough part. This is going to be the part that requires a lot of patience. What you're just going to do here is you're just going to run right through. It doesn't really matter. You can see that because I didn't run right in front of them, I didn't actually make them red. They only turned orange, which basically means that they're cautious and they're paying attention to what's happening, but they're not actually alerted to you being there or that you're doing anything. So the next part here, you're going to go to this side. It's important you go to this side, guys, because if you go to the other side, you will alert all the guards there. They will ring the alarm and you will not get 100% sync. Plus, you'll probably die. That's also the side effect to it. So you're going to walk up this side, like I said here, guys. You're going to climb right over to the top here. You can see that they have specific holes meant for you to go this way. So this is, trust me, this is the way to do it. It is the easiest way to get in there without notifying anybody that you're there, and it will save you just a ton of grief. So now you're going to go down this side here. It seems stupid, but again, you're going down this side. You're going to go down right below the sign to this bottom level here, and you're going to climb the door. Again, we didn't notify anybody that we're there. We're going to climb this door all the way to the top, and we didn't notify anybody that we're there, so we're still golden here, guys. It says now the new objectives have come. It says don't trigger any alarms and kill from hiding spots. That is going to be grief. I'm not going to lie to you guys, that is going to be grief. There's just no fast way to do this. Like I said, I'm going to speed up some footage on parts that are a little bit more difficult. You see I kind of buggered up here and actually caused myself a little bit more time because I alert him there so he freezes in spot. He doesn't see me, so he doesn't come after me. But I do alert him that I'm there, so it makes him freeze in spot and it takes a little bit longer. So what you're going to want to do here, guys, there is a patroller on both sides, and this is just the easiest way I found to do it. There's a patroller and a stationary guard on this side and the opposite side, and basically what they do is the patroller patrols around. He does 3 different types of patrols, which is unfortunate because, again, it makes it longer because you have to wait for a specific type of patrol, and the stationary guard is standing at basically the spot that you have to hide in. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to first wait for the patroller to do a patrol where on this side either he looks in the chest or he looks at the painting just to the far left of our screen there. Once he does that, you're able to actually kill the stationary guard by sneaking behind him, and the patroller won't actually see you. So I think right now what's going to happen is he is going to go ahead and look at that painting. So you can see him patrolling. Again, make sure you're using your eagle vision so you know exactly what he's doing. And yep, he's going to the painting. He's going to have a look at the painting. We're going to sneak up behind the stationary guard, and we are going to assassinate him very quietly, and we're going to run into this area here. Again, this is going to be one of those things where you have to be cognizant. There are 3 different types of patrols that the patroller does here. One is super annoying, and it seems to happen twice in a row. And all he does is he circles around the 2 pillars here and does not give you an opportunity to actually assassinate him from a hiding spot. 2 is the second patrol is he looks at the painting and he looks almost like he's going to come towards you in the hiding spot, but he doesn't. That's also a super frustrating one because you think that you're supposed to assassinate him then, but you actually are not. You're going to see that right now he does the patrol where he comes right to me, fortunately for me, so it saves me time, and I do the quick assassination. That is the one that you are looking for, guys. Also, he tends to do that sometimes after he looks at the painting. Just be aware, when he's ready for the assassination from the hiding spot, he is really going to come right up to you, and as long as you're not pressing any other buttons themselves, you're going to see that basically it says assassinate. It's going to be the far left button on your button pad there, and it's going to say basically that that's when you're ready to assassinate. Wait for that to happen, otherwise it won't actually count as one of your kills from a hiding spot, and that's kind of irritating. So the next one here, you might actually be able to avoid this. You can probably actually get this because you're going to kill the civet. You're going to assassinate civet from a hiding spot as well. So you could probably actually skip on through this pot here. But either way, we're going to show you how to do it this way just in case you guys want to use this side instead. So we're going to basically, again, we're going to be using our eagle vision so that we can see where these guys are. Once we can see, again, we've got a patroller that patrols around in a circle. He actually does 3 different types of patrols as well. And we have a stationary guard that is looking right where we have to be. So you can see right now that guard is actually going to be easy to kill because right away we didn't have to really wait for anything. We just actually got it right away because he was looking away into the area. You can see he's still looking into the hiding spot that we're going to be in. That would be the perfect time to assassinate him had we been in that at the time. So you can see now he's walking away. Now we're going to basically wait for him to notice that his partner is dead there. And as soon as he does notice that, we are going to sneak. So now you can see that he's bending over. This is a good opportunity for us to sneak in. Just make sure you're using the sneak button. Otherwise, you will notify him that you're there. And we are going to hide into this hiding spot here. So now that we're hiding in the hiding spot here, we are going to basically wait for him to do his patrols again. Again, he does 3 different types of patrols, but I think we're going to be really lucky here, and he is coming directly towards us. No, he's not going to do it the first time. He is going to do a separate patrol. So hopefully he comes to us pretty quickly here, guys, just again to make this video a little bit shorter, because I know this is going to be a longer one just because, like I say, it is a longer mission, and it is patience required in this mission for sure, and that's just to get 100% sync. If you guys aren't looking for 100% sync, then you could pretty much fast forward almost towards the end, probably to about the 8-minute mark, and watch what happens from that point on. But anyways, we're going to keep on going here, and we're going to wait for him to come by this patrol. He is definitely going to come right by us this time here, which is nice, and he's going to come right forward towards us. Again, you're going to see the assassinate come up right there, and we are going to do that. You can see right now we have finished our kills from hiding spots. So now basically what we can do is we can go right towards the end guy to assassinate him. However, it does tend to be easier from the upper roof. It will let you guys know that you see all these benches here that are basically the quick points to get to the roof there, or the upper level. That is a quick way to get to the upper level. All the alarms are on the main level here, so if you go to the upper level, you don't have to worry about fighting anybody. You can just go ahead and kill them. You can just straight fight them, and it's not going to be an issue at all because there is no alarm for them to actually trigger. So you can see we've actually alerted one guy there. I'm going to speed this up because, again, it's nothing really difficult about this. There's no complications. You can see there's a second guy here. We're going to go ahead and kill him quickly. And we're going to keep with the speeding up footage here, just because, like I said, this isn't really necessary. You don't necessarily have to go up to this second level here, but you can if you choose to. Again, we're just going to kill this guy because there's nothing too difficult about it. You can see right now we're going to kind of get the lay of the land here, and you can see that the assassination target has moved to the area. That's what happens once you finish your 2 kills. He moves over to that area, and he basically hangs out there and does a patrol back and forth, basically saying that he is waiting. So once he gets to that stage, basically all you have to do is you have to get towards him. You can see I'm still fast forwarding footage, but it will slow down very quickly here in a moment as I start to show you guys how to do this. So what you want to do is you want to drop down here. You can go down any way you want. You can actually just drop all the way down, or you can go to the back wall here, which is what I end up actually doing. And we're going to drop down here towards this area here and basically get the lay of the land again from this thing. You can see that there are 3 guards. One is a stationary. There are 2 patrollers, and there is your assassination target. So you can see basically what we had to do there was we had to expose ourselves to that guard by basically making sure that he's seen him. And this is a patroller. And basically, once we did that, we forced him to come out here. Wait until he loses you, and then you're going to go up and do a quick assassination. Make sure it's out here, guys. Make sure you draw that patroller out towards you here. That is super, super important. Otherwise, you're going to make this a lot harder for yourself. So you can see that guard there. We tried to get a hold of him without making him red, or at least partially red, but he's not going to come out. I assure you, I tried this a bunch of times. You're going to see it in fast play here in a second. How many times I do try to go ahead and draw his attention without him actually turning partially red, and it just doesn't work. I try throwing these firecrackers, everything. They do not care. They're not coming out. I try jumping cover to cover, side to side. Nothing happens. Again, we're doing this on speed play just to try to make it so that you guys can understand how difficult it is and the only way to actually do it. So you can see I've tried literally every way to get their attention without having them red. So what I'm going to do is just stand in front of them there. You can see now he is partially red, and now he's going to come investigate what happens. This is, like I said, it is the only way I was able to do this, guys, and it worked out perfectly. Nobody got alerted, nothing like that. You can see right now he's there, and I'm going to do a quick assassination and then duck for cover. Fortunately, I was able to bring him to the side so that nobody actually sees him, which was super handy, because otherwise I'm not sure exactly what I would have did. And that's going to be the last person you have to assassinate before you can actually assassinate the boss. And now again, it's just a waiting game. You can see he does go in and sit down there. So we're going to wait for him to do the patrol where he goes outside. Once he does that, we're going to tuck ourselves in there and then wait for him to come back. Again, this is pretty much, I mean, it is a little bit longer. It's not the fastest way probably. There probably is a faster way, but this is the easiest way. At least what I found to be the easiest way. You'll see that I haven't alerted anybody that we're here yet. We've completed all the goals necessary, and we've still got the don't trigger alarms coming up available to us, and I'll show you again an easy way to escape after that. Make sure that once he leaves here, you're cognizant of that patroller that's still remaining there. We don't have to kill him, so we're not going to. We're actually just going to wait for him to kind of mosey his way along, out, and away from there. Then we're going to sneak into that area there. Again, you can see that I'm basically spamming the eagle vision just because I want to make sure that I know where these guys are at all times. You can see he's walking away, so now we are going to use the sneak option and make sure that we sneak in. Make sure you sneak in because that far patroller may see you if you do not, or at least may hear you, and that'll draw both of the patrollers over towards you and cause you all kinds of grief. So you can see right now we've got the patrollers, and it's funny, this works out almost perfectly. It looks like the patroller there is going to see you and prevent it from happening, but he actually goes and faces the other way perfectly in time. As you can see right now he does, and the main target, Sivert, is coming towards you, and you just assassinate him. There's a cutscene that happens right now, and we're going to skip right on over it and just basically bring him into here to die. And now you can see that the new objective is escape the area. Still, you have to escape without triggering an alarm. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down the path that we know we cleared. So you can see there's two patrollers here that are coming up ahead of us. Sorry, not two patrollers, two standing guards, but they're actually looking away from us. So we're just going to go over to the right of them, and we're going to continue along the same path of the path that we cleared. We cleared both sides just to make this easier for us, like I said before, and we're just going to sneak our way. Make sure you're holding the sneak button so that you keep on sneaking down here, and you are going to walk up to this door. And again, you have to be super careful. You can't just run out, because if you run out, what will happen is they'll trigger that alarm. And there's a lot of guys at the front door that you can see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 or 7 of them there anyways. Plus 2 actual like police guards or whatever those things are called. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of sneak down this door. This is going to be a little bit finicky for me because I have a bit of a controls issue here, just which is typical for Assassin's Creed anyways. You can see I get out and then it pulls me back in and all that kind of stuff. But the objective of it is to get to the outside of this door like I am right now, climb over to the side, climb up here, and basically go out exactly as we came in. You could see it was super close, and we almost notified the guard below us that we were there. You could see it's still amber or orange in color, and it ends up disappearing very quickly here, which is very fortunate for us because we don't want to trigger that alarm again. So you can see we're going to be going down here. We're going to take the easiest route possible, furthest away from the guards themselves so that they don't see us. And again, we're being cautious because after all that work, we do not want to alert them that we're there, because then we have to do it all over again, and that is just a pain. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop down here on this side, and again, we're going to have some finicky control problems just because, again, that's typical for Assassin's Creed, and it's kind of the way it seems to work sometimes. But that's okay, because right now, that is basically us escaping. You're going to see me walk to the outside line. I'm not going to run because I'm not taking the chances and saving 2 seconds now. That would just be silly. So you can see now we've escaped and we're kind of walking in slow motion, and we did it with 100% sync. Alright guys, that is all there is to this memory, and I know it was a lot to handle, but that's it. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it useful at all, it sure would help me a lot if you guys would click that like button. Also, if you guys have time, you can hit that bright yellow subscribe button just in the center there. That'll notify you every time I publish a new video. Thanks very much for watching, guys.